Mama got a new candle. Cello fam. It's Monday and it's, I don't know, it's like 2:30. And I just got done going and getting a smoothie. I filmed a video, I edited it, and it is now exporting in the other room. I did a full face of Rowan, like a 5-minute face of Rowan. And I just, you know, I'm kind of trying to get excited about my stash again and get excited about some kind of deeper shades and playing with eyeshadows and stuff. I don't know. I just wanted to feel pretty. But I have a call, actually a couple of calls in like 30 minutes. In the meantime, I figured that I would open this package with you guys from one of my viewers. Whee! Let's see if I can set this down. That's not ideal, but yeah, I went to my P.O. box. I think this has been in there for a while. Let's see. This is from Sarah Kramen. Hi, Sarah. I don't know, man. I have like this like amazing group of people who I only know through my channel, but I feel like I actually like know them in real life. And Sarah is one of them. Kackie, all the advice you'll need, plus my 2 favorite picture books. So I think these are for me and also for Bebe. So we have All the World. Oh, I can't wait to read to a little kid. I just remember how much I liked being read to as a kid. This is so cute. That's one. And then this is the one that actually spurred the initial, you know, even like her deciding to send me stuff, is 100 Ways You're Winning at Parenting. You're doing a great job. Acquired a kid, fed kid on demand, went out and came back. You know, it's just basically like little ways to be grateful for all of your little wins. You've done something, at least one thing at some point for yourself. Hey, remember taking care of yourself? Congratulations. You remembered you're an actual person with needs. Oh man, who wants to take their child somewhere they're going to hate? But you did it! Yeah, I'm really pumped about this. I have a feeling I'm going to take a lot of solace in this at some point, because sometimes the only thing to do is laugh. And then, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what is this? Llama Destroys the World? This looks like something I would pick out for myself all day long. Llama has everything he needs for a great week. Cake of the most delicious variety, pants made for dancing, a giant rip in his pants from too much cake, a black hole. Wait, what? The end of the world? That wasn't supposed to happen. No matter what, Llama is going to make the best of it. And we have a turtle in a top hat, and he seems like he's in distress. Probably about this black hole up here. Oh my gosh. Thursdays were for painting, and Llama was busy painting his latest masterpiece. The end was near. There's our friend again. This is fantastic. I love that there are people making children's books that seem to share my common love for absurdity. Absurdity is my absolute #1 favorite style of humor, and this is just super out there, and I'm a big fan. So thank you, Sarah. So awesome. We've actually gotten quite a few things in the mail that I will share with you guys in a little bit, but this was obviously top priority. Very, very cool. Thank you so much. And a gentle reminder, guys, you don't have to send me things, don't worry. I know I've shared a couple of things that viewers have sent, that's so sweet, but like don't feel obligated to send things to my P.O. box. But Sarah, this is just incredible. Thank you so much. Hello. It is the end of the day. It's a little after like 5, I guess, and I thought I would head up here to Le Nursery and show you guys some of the stuff that we've gotten. Just a little bit of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff on the way that people have been sending us, like really good stuff, like our high chair and stuff like that. But we did just get some really cute, can you tell how winded I am just from walking up the stairs? Ha 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 ha, very funny. Where did my athleticism go? So I think I showed you all this stuff, the little like teether and everything, but we have little hats. These are from Mike's aunt and uncle, and little matching mittens. V cute. But I can't get over this. So on our list, obviously, to, you know, our packing list that our doctor gave us for our hospital bag, of course it says, you know, a blanket for the baby and things for him to wear on the way home from the hospital. I can't even explain to you guys how soft this is. This came from a company called Lulu, and this is their like newborn set. This was sent to us by like one of Mike's contacts or coworkers or something like that, but someone that he's friends with. And it's really long because you're supposed to like tie it up underneath the baby apparently. It's so soft. It's like buttery soft, and it came in this little set with this little hat. I don't know if that's gonna be small enough for a little tiny newborn head. I have no idea about these things. And little matching mittens. And then there is this beautiful, like really super soft jersey swaddle. And so it says, here is the instructions to knot it, and here is the instructions just to do a traditional swaddle. But I've heard it's a lot harder than it looks. And my friend Georgina, who sent us, oh, I got itches, who sent us the, like, they sent us a bunch of stuff, a bunch of like baby books and stuff like that. She also, just out of the goodness of her heart, had gluten-free vegan cookies delivered to me the other day. And I've just been kind of slowly working my way through them. They're from a company called Insomnia, and they are so good. I haven't had like really just like delicious, indulgent, simple chocolate chip cookies in ages that I really felt like I could enjoy, and they're so awesome. They're like the perfect amount of sweet and buttery without being like too intense. And then, oh, the walls reminded me. I need to show you guys. We got art for these walls, and you're not gonna be able to see them all framed for a while because I ordered the frames with the mats and they don't ship until like October 15th or some crap. Which is fine. I don't really care because like it's not like the kid's gonna be in the nursery anytime soon. He's gonna be in the snow for a while. But regardless, I want to go ahead and get them up on the wall. You guys, they're all from Etsy, and they're all little baby animals, and like not cheesy baby animals, like just cute painted little portraits of baby animals. Hang on, I'll show you. Again, I ordered these from Etsy and they were not very expensive. I went for the 8x10s, and I can link it below, but they're all packed in here. I'm not gonna pull them out, but this is just an example. I will stick the image from Etsy up on the screen so you can see all of them, but there's like a tiger and a zebra and a giraffe and a huffalump and all kinds of cute stuff. I can't even take it, guys. I'm so excited. So I got white frames with white mats that are gonna make it, you know, a good bit bigger, basically how they're pictured on the website. And yeah, we were looking at all kinds of different art for in there, and that's what we decided on.
What do?
I'm just showing some stuff to the vlog. Like my beautiful husband. A rare moment. Hello dudes, it is Tuesday. And I thought that I was going to have a really chill day today because usually every other Tuesday I don't have any client calls. But today, I've definitely got some work stuff that has been, you know, requiring my attention, and it all kind of took me by surprise because I started the day off with a doctor's appointment. So I went in and got my 31-week checkup. Hi, this guy's so sweet. We are going on this road trip, and I just had all of these like horrible, catastrophizing, worst case scenario kind of thought processes that you have sometimes, where I thought about being in a remote area in a different state, going into labor, you know? Even though I'm pretty early on, it's certainly not unheard of, and this is my first child, and so like I don't know what's going to happen. And so I asked them if I could get the same test that I got a couple months ago that basically tests for certain proteins in your, it basically will tell you, and not necessarily like a positive, like, oh, you're definitely gonna go into labor in the next 2 weeks, but if those proteins are present, there's a chance, and if they're not present, then there's 0 chance of you going into labor in the next 2 weeks. So I'm assuming and probably, excuse me, hoping that it's gonna come back negative. And that way we basically have a reassurance that I'm not gonna go into labor while we're on vacation, which would be great. So yeah, waiting on those results. They take 2 or 3 hours, and it happened like, I don't know, like a couple hours ago. So I guess we'll see. But I don't think there's a whole lot of chance of it, because apparently before you go into labor, the baby drops down and your lungs get freed up. And right now I'm not feeling any kind of freedom around my lungs. I would say that the only thing that is like stressing me out right now is that I feel like I should film ahead, but there's nothing in my hands right now as far as new product is concerned that I feel like is worth making a video about. So I'm kind of having to like dig deep, because I know I want to do a favorites. It's like the end of the month, but that's not till like next week. I don't know whether I want to film ahead or just bring all of my filming equipment with me when we go on vacation, because Mike's going to be working anyway, and we're going to have like multiple bedrooms, so I can set up and film somewhere, especially because what else am I going to be doing? I always feel like when I'm sitting still I should be filming kind of thing, especially when I'm about to go on vacation. But let's be real, if I didn't film anything while I was on vacation, you guys are so nice and understanding. You would be like, I get it, you're really pregnant and you deserve a break. And you know, it's just this pressure I put on myself. Everything else went well with the checkup. I'm measuring totally normally. Baby's heartbeat is great, and I finally don't have heartburn, so I'm feeling pretty hunky-dory, fam, but pretty tired. The only thing that I'm anxious about is leaving them. We're gonna have somebody come to the house every day. I might have already said that, but still, leaving them makes me so sad. I wish we could take them with us. I have very seriously entertained the thought, but it would be for me. It's majorly disruptive to them. Anyway. Okay, I just opened my computer and all of Sarah Verba's new monthly readings just got posted, and that reminded me. I wanted to share with you guys in this video some of my favorite astrology resources, because it's something that y'all have been asking about, and I don't really think, I don't know, I feel weird talking about it on my main channel. I don't know why. I'm just afraid I'm gonna like alienate everybody. But Sarah Verba, V-R-B-A, she is my favorite astrologer on YouTube. She also does like basically like combo astrology tarot readings essentially, and she does one for your sign every month, and then she also does one for all of the moons, so like a new moon and full moon, and she'll do ones for like very large, like significant transits. And then she also has like a big Patreon community where she digs even deeper on stuff. So I'm not on the Patreon community, but I have been tempted. And she's just super, super intuitive and very positive without being like too, you know? I don't know, it's very, very good. I really, really like her. The other things are, I love reading Rob Bresney's newsletter. It comes out every Tuesday, and it is like everything. I've talked about this before, I think, but B-R-E-Z-N-Y. I will link all this stuff down below, but Rob Bresney, his newsletter was introduced to me by an old coworker of mine. It is also extremely, extremely positive. He has all of these kind of what he calls pro-noia resources, where it's just like good news, you know, things that are good that are happening in the world, and just uplifting stuff, and it's all just really beautiful. It's really beautifully written. You can tell the guy is like incredibly passionate about what he does. Sometimes I will like, you know, send my mom her Rob Bresney one and stuff like that. Like, it's just kind of a fun thing. And then my friend Cami watches Sarah Verba too, and it's always just like, I will watch her monthly reading and then I will watch it again like in the middle of the month and just kind of see if things are resonating. It's that good. And it also helps you kind of like map out the month as far as the transits are concerned. Like, I always talk about it as like a cosmic weather report, basically. She'll be like, okay, well, you know, the new moon is this and the full moon is this, and tell you what the signs are. So the new moon is always going to be in the sign that you're in, whereas the full moon is almost always in the opposite sign. So what would that be? Not conjunct, but opposing, I guess. And so, you know, if it was Aries, it'd be Libra, or, you know, Cancer, it'd be Capricorn, whatever. But sometimes it'll be like a degree off, and you'll have like 2 Libra full moons in a row or something like that. But regardless, yeah, it helps you kind of map that out. And then, you know, they'll be like, oh, we're talking about like a Mercury retrograde and we're in the pre-shadow phase and this blah, blah, blah. It just kind of helps you navigate stuff. I feel like the same way It's a weird thing to relate it to, but like there's this whole time mapping system of when you have a newborn, of all of their like growth spurts and stuff, which you don't have any control over, but it's nice to be prepared, to know like this is going to be a grumpier, crankier time, or this is going to be a hungrier time, or this is going to be a sleepier time, in terms of weeks, you know, to help you just kind of prepare so that you're not just totally blindsided by like, you know, a pattern shifting without you knowing in your, you know, your baby's behavior kind of thing. And that's how I feel about like, you know, about just kind of getting the cosmic weather report, is just like, oh, okay, I can't necessarily, you know, change what's going to happen, but I can, you know, mentally prepare myself, and just sort of like gain a better understanding of like how I'm feeling at any, you know, given time. Those, and then also the Chani Nicholas book, called You Were Born for This, that I read, I mentioned in a video 2 videos ago on my main channel. And then I also subscribe to Susan Miller Astrology Zone. I love her monthlies, her monthly readouts. You don't have to subscribe to get those. I do recommend downloading the app though, because her website is like, I don't understand it. It's just, it's like been hacked and she never, I don't know. It throws up some kind of weird warning every single time I open it, so I don't know. But I mean, you know, Chani writes for Oprah, and Susan Miller writes for everybody. These are all very like mainstream astrologers, but I don't know. I just like them. I like the way that they write. And you know, I subscribe to the daily ones from Susan Miller. And you know what I mean? If anybody trying to tell you on a day-to-day basis, like what's gonna happen to you, I don't really take a lot of stock in that. And then the other one, of course, is the CoStar app. CoStar is an AI-based astrology app where, you know, it's kind of community-based, and so you can go in there and see your friends' charts and stuff like that. But all the recommendations, they're constantly improving, and they kind of take, you know, customer feedback all the time. But at least like when it first started a few years ago, sometimes the sentences just didn't make any sense, and sometimes even now I feel like, you know, I'll read it and I like, you know, 2 out of 3 of the main overarching ideas make sense to me, and like the rest of it I'm just kind of like, yeah, it doesn't really sound like a human speaking English. So yeah, because it's not. But yeah, I'm going to watch Sarah Verba's Aries reading. And you can always watch your rising sign too if you identify with that more, but I definitely identify more with my sun sign. I just got my fetal fibrinogen, I want to say is the name of the test. Fetal fibronectin test back, and it is negative, so no labor in the next 2 weeks. That's a modern scientific marvel. You have to admit that's pretty incredible, especially all the stuff that they tell you you can't do around pregnancy and all you can't know, and oh, it's so unpredictable. To be able to tell you by a test that's like, no, you're not going to go into labor in the next 2 weeks it's pretty cool. What? Come here. You just checking to make sure? Okay, yeah. I get home and he has to come and like investigate me. So I just got back from getting a smoothie. And, you know, just taking my at least daily outing. It's nice to be back on a routine a little bit, as far as just not just leaving the house, but also the meals that I'm eating. So back before I was pregnant, I really had like my daily meals set out. I'm a-okay with routine. And man, pregnancy made me have to think about what I was gonna eat all the time, because your first trimester you're nauseous but you're so hungry. It's like this horrible dichotomy of being like, I need to eat constantly and nothing sounds good, and now it's like things have finally leveled out, especially with the Prilosec. I feel like I'm like sponsored by them at this point, where I feel like I can be normal again. In fact, like my portions have gotten really small, and I know that that's normal because you know, just physically your stomach gets really small. I thought I would show you guys little Bumpdate, one of my like 7 dresses that I just circulate on rotation. But yeah, this is it. Actually, I do this to kind of show you, because a lot of times the way that I stand makes it look like my back is filled in, but it's not. I just kind of stand in this like belly out position a lot because it's more comfortable. So that's really like the extent of it, and I'm in my 32nd week, but I went to the doctor yesterday, and normally I wouldn't like make a big deal about weight. I don't think that it's something that is, it translates well, me to you to another person kind of thing. But I weighed myself, and I had put on, I weighed myself. They weighed me at the doctor, and I'm always curious, you know, because it's the same scale every time and stuff. I have, in my 31 weeks at that point, gained 20 pounds, a little, like 20 pounds and change. And so if I am on track to kind of maintain the same amount of weight gain for the rest of my pregnancy that you're supposed to, which would be like another ½ pound for the, you know, every week until I'm due, I'm probably slated to have gained about 25, 26 pounds, you know, for my whole pregnancy, which is great. It's like less than I thought, and I don't feel bad, but I don't feel like hungry either. I just have been listening to my body, but yeah, man, I really feel like I front-loaded that weight gain at the beginning of my pregnancy more so, just because, I was eating like every hour on the hour. It was crazy. But I wanted to show you guys, I have like a little bit of time. The thing that I've been doing to, you know, to just kind of give myself something to do. Lately, I've been rewatching The Kardashians. I can't explain why they calm me so much. I think it's just because it's so surreal. There's nothing even, they're not even aspirational to me, because I'm just like, you guys live in a different universe. There's something about them that is like totally inconsequential viewing, and I don't have to pay attention to it, which is great. So that, and I have been knitting. I want to show you my knitting without showing you my hoo-ha. Hey, so, uh-oh, nope, don't do that. This is my baby blanket so far. She's not perfect, but she's pretty cute. Like, don't look too close, all my knitters out there. It's definitely got some mistakes in it, but bottom line, it's a blanket. So I'm supposed to do, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have like 5 more of those little like ridgy stripes to do. And then I finish it out with 5 more inches of just straight knitting. And then I tie it off however you tie things off, which I suppose I'll learn when the time comes. But yeah, I wanted to show this to you guys. It's so funny because I always do perfectly well the way that I did on, you know, like 3 of these rows when I'm by myself and like, you know, absent-mindedly watching something, and I do totally fine. And then I get on the phone with my mom, because yesterday was her birthday, and I screw it up instantly. And she is helpful, but she also makes fun of me. She tells me that I make a mess and all this stuff, and I'm like, I just get really mad. but yeah, she's been so, it's been just this like really funny, like her just constantly trying to not laugh at me because I tend to make such big messes. But you know what? That's how you learn. And if we're dividing it into a binary of whether I will have a blanket or not have a blanket, at the end of this, I will have a blanket. That's really all that matters to me in my Aries brain. So yeah, I'm actually really enjoying myself, and it's a very, very pretty little baby blanket, I think. Look at this guy. He just came and settled right here on me. I'm gonna miss him so much. I'm gonna miss you, bud. Oh, I wish I could take him with us on vacation. Oh, I'm gonna miss you. You're my favorite. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's the cuddliest. He's the best. Okay. I'm fully done with this day. I cannot believe it's only Wednesday, but I have decided I'm going for a walk. Oh, my head itches. Oh, hats. But Mike and I think are like not even gonna cook tonight. I think we're gonna like order Vietnamese food. Again, what is the word that I'm looking for? I'm invincible. That's the word. I keep wanting to say like immaculate. Nope. No, there's nothing immaculate about this conception. No, but I'm invincible with my Prilosec, so Vietnamese food sounds awesome. But yeah, it's like a lot of degrees outside, and I'm just gonna pack a water bottle and listen to a podcast and just take myself a little shuffle around the neighborhood. FYI, in case you're curious, I have mostly been listening to the Megan Rinks Don't Blame Me podcast when I go for walks because it's hilarious. So that's what I'm gonna go do. And Mike is playing with the dog. It's like extremely cute. This is every day. Yes, I'm spying on my husband and my dog, but that's because if I went out there, he would act weird if he was on camera. So, this is him in his pure form. Oh, they are so cute. Okay, time for a walk. Hey dudes, just sitting here with my pal again. It's like 8 p.m. I had my dinner. I took a shower, not in that order, and then I just dried my hair. And I just realized that it is August 26th, which is a memorable number. I was like, 26, oh yeah. I'm due October 26th, so 2 months from today in the arbitrary measurement of whatever a month is, but yeah, I'm like, 31 weeks and what, 2 days or something? Yeah, and I have exactly 2 months left until I'm due. Isn't that crazy? Oh, by the way, that sound is my dog. He's chewing a bone. He's being very cute. Are you the goodest? Ollie, are you the goodest boy? I'm a very, very good boy. Stay away from me and my bone. It's my bone. Hey guys, it's Thursday and it's near the end of the workday. It's 3:35 and I'm gonna close this out, but before I do, I wanted to share with you guys the last few things. It's actually kind of a lot of things that we just got in the mail from our baby registry, so let's do it. So actually that is that. I need to go show that too. Da, 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 da. So, okay, that's disgusting, Mike. This is one of the blackout curtains that we got for his room that is from Target. You guys might remember from a previous vlog, I found one of these at Target and couldn't find more than one, and so I didn't end up getting any of them. We still need to get a curtain rod for it, but apparently these are in such high demand that it literally shipped from 2 different Targets. So that one came yesterday, and then the new one over here came today. So we have 2 of those now. That'll be awesome. The next thing we got is the Comfy Chic baby carrier from Boppy. This is what it looks like. Cute little babby. And then look at this. I'm so freaking excited about this. So this is such a cute little mobile that I hope he likes, because we certainly like it a lot. The kind of unofficial theme of that room is jungle / mainly giraffes. We just really like giraffes. So we like critters, And then got this lamp right here that I assume will, at the very least glow a very pretty color. But other than that, it might cast stars like on the walls and the ceiling. I'm not sure. Pretty darn cool. This is the Baby List bottle box. It's kind of a sampler box of bottles that has absolutely nothing on the outside. But it's basically, to get the kid acquainted with drinking from a bottle and pick out whichever one his favorite is. And then this is a Snuggle Knit multi-use cover. So this is basically like a shade for the stroller, or you can use it like Hallie uses it to nurse under. You can use it in all kinds of ways. It's just a big stretchy piece of cloth. So yeah, super, super excited and grateful so grateful. And look at all those boxes, oh my God. But yeah, these are our baby things. You guys going for a walkie?
Yeah, I think phone calls so we can do.
Enjoy. I guess they're actually going somewhere. So yeah, that is it for now. I'm sure we'll have more to share with you guys soon, but that's it for this vlog. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. The next vlogs actually are gonna be when we're on vacation, I think. So at least one of those will be in another place. So get excited, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.